Hello there. Welcome to session 2 of Power of Focus. In the last session, we saw there are 5 states of mind as per Patanjali Bhagavan. They are Shipta, Mooda, Vikshipta, Ekagrata, and Nirodha. We covered the first 3 states. Shipta, very agitated mind. Mooda, dull mind. Vikshipta, oscillating mind. Now we have to cover the next two. Ekagrata, one-pointedness, one-pointed mind. Amazing. If you can do that, you can focus wherever you are focusing. If you can stay put there, only one object of your concentration and avoiding all distraction, and you can stay there for a long time, that state is called Ekagrata. This is a very, very functional and useful state. Our objective is to achieve this state. And the last stage is Nirodha, complete mastery over the mind. You are totally absorbed into whatever your focus of attention, totally absorbed. These are the 5 states, okay? So our objective is to move towards Ekagrata and Nirodha state. The relevant sutras, I would like to give the relevant sutras in Patanjali Yoga Sutra. One is chapter 1, Sutra 12, Abhyasa Vairagyabhyam Tan Nirodha. He says that the Nirodha state you can achieve by Abhyasa and Vairagya, by practice and by dispassion. Practice of concentration on what you want and dispassion of letting go of all distractions. Then you will reach the mastery of concentration. Then tatra sthitau yatna abhyasaha. What is abhyasa? He decides. When you have an object of concentration, you stay put there. That is called abhyasa. So whatever your goal is, whatever your means of achieving the goal, concentrate on that. Don't get distracted. That is called abhyasa. Satu, that chapter 1, 14 sutra says that Satu dirgha kala nairandarya satkara adara asevito dridabhumihi. And this practice, how long you should do? Regular. As I said in the last session, we are talking about a lifestyle change. It is a discipline which we have to maintain forever, not for a day or a week or a month. It should become you. It should get into your cellular memory. You will be known by your behavior, your disciplines, your values, and your way of life. So, dirgha kala, for a long time, nairandraya, without any gap. Okay? Satkara, properly you will do it. Adara, with reverence. Not like I have to do it. No. I know the benefit. It's the most important thing in my life. To utilize this God-given resource, the body, mind, intellect, in whatever lifetime I have, I need this ability. So, adara, with reverence, asevito, cultivate this habit, then it becomes dridabhumihi. It becomes very firmly grounded. So, then don't worry, restless, turbulent mind. Don't worry, restless and turbulent mind is not only our problem. See, we think that suppose we have not reached the level of Ekagrata and Nirodha, don't worry, we are not the only person to be in this state. In Mahabharata, Bhagavad Gita, Mahabharata, Arjuna has got the same state. And he is telling Krishna, Bhagavad Gita, chapter 6, verse 34, Chanchalam hi manaha Krishna, pramati balavat dridam, tasyaham nigraham manye, vayoho iva su dushkaram. He says, it's not our problem. Even Arjuna is having that. Sanchalam hi manaha Krishna. Chanchalam. Mind is always disturbed, Krishna. See the word Krishna also, we should know the meaning of Krishna. It has got Krish, Naha. Krish means to plow, to process, to cultivate the mind. Naha is the Lord of that. So by addressing Krishna, so what we are saying that, we are praying that please cultivate, enable us to cultivate our mind so that we can focus on wherever, whatever we want. Pramati, turbulent. Balavat, very strong. Dridavat, firm. So the mind is so difficult, restless, turbulent. Tasyagam nigraham manye. To control that, manye, I think, vayoha iva, it is like the wind. To control, it is very difficult because it is like the wind. Sudushkaram, it is very, very difficult. That's what Arjuna himself says that. So you don't have to worry about it. It is the problem. Many people, the Mahabaho means mighty armed Arjuna also going through some point of time. Then Krishna gives that 635. The next verse he says that Asamshayam Mahabaho. Mahabaho he address, though you are physically very strong, if the mind is not strong, you are in trouble. Mano dur nigraham chalam abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha grihyate. Definitely I agree with you, Arjuna. Durnigraham, it is very difficult to control the mind. Chalam, it is restless. Then what should you do? Abhyaseta. We said no. Abhyasa vairagya abhyam tannirodha. Patanjali says the same thing. Krishna also says that Abhyasena tu kaunteya, Kauntaya, a son of Kunti, by practice, regular practice, and Vairagyena, by dispassion of whatever the abstraction coming in the way, moving away from the description, it is possible. So it is there mentioned in, then once we are able to concentrate and focus our mind wherever we want, then what is the state it will be like? Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita chapter 6, 19 verse, Yata deepaha nivatastha na ingate sa upama smrita yoginaha yatachittasya yunjato yogam atmanaha. Okay? Yada deepaha nivatastha. When there is no wind, just as a lamp in a windless place does not flicker. Okay? If there is no wind means the lamp will not flicker. So that the disciplined mind of a yogi is the one who is practicing this regularly. He is the yogi, right? Who can focus wherever he wants, whatever the period he wants. Okay? He remains, so the disciplined mind of the yogi, so your mind has to be disciplined. It is like a horse, you have to discipline it by practice regularly. The yogi remains silent, steady in meditation on the object of meditation. So once you conquer over the mind, then it is possible. So Krishna is giving you, yes, it is very much possible. I am also giving you confidence that it's very much possible. We will see how it is possible. In the technique session, we will cover what to do, how to do. Okay. Now I will give you a story. See, as I said that concentration is the ability. Good, it can be acquired and developed. But what is the base of this ability? The mind. So the mind has to be cultured. The substratum has to be cultured. It has to be taken care. Otherwise, having a skill without not cultivating the mind will not be of great help. I will tell you a story. In a Gurukulam, a Shishya was practicing archery every day for focus. He has reached a level wherein he can shoot an arrow, it will go and pierce a tree. Then the second arrow, subsequent arrow, he will shoot. It will pierce, split open the first arrow. That much proficiency, expertise. But he was feeling great. He was having too much excessive proud. He was proud of that. The guru wants to teach him a lesson. One day they were going, a far off place. On the way there was a river. The river they have to cross. So the bridge was made of ropes and the wooden planks, the olden times. That rope was not in a very good condition. It was in a slightly dilapidated condition. So the guru walked off of the bridge and again took his arrow, shot the arrow. It pierced a tree nearby. Then the second one to split the first one. The bridge was not very steady also. He did it. He asked that student who was very much proud of him, his archery skills, he said that come and do it. He went slowly. It was moving here and there. It was in a dilapidated condition. The guy was so afraid that he may fall into the river. It's huge, height is very high, very tall, huge place. Then he is not able to concentrate. Though he has learned the skill, the mind was not in his control. So the guru said that, look, skill, concentration is the skill which you can acquire. But what is the base of the skill? The mind. So the mind has to be cultivated. So this is what we need to understand. Now we have covered the first session, that is the introduction part we have covered now. Now we will go into for whom it is. Anybody who wants to evolve from animal man to man to divine man, you know where you are, or better find out where you are. What is animal man? What is man? What is divine man? I'll tell you. Okay. The animal man is a person who is always interested in pleasures and acquiring material things. Kama and artha. That are the purushartha. That is the objective for him. He is instinctual, like an animal. Like all involuntary actions happen that way, right? It is at a base level. His thoughts, he has unconscious thoughts. He is not aware of his thoughts. So involuntary actions are based on this thought level. So animals are instinctual. This is called having unconscious thoughts. This is called animal man. Then we want to evolve from that to man, having conscious thoughts, reasoning. Okay. Then what we will do? Analyzing, application of the mind, thinking about the thinking. Okay. This is the second level, where over and above the pleasures and material gains, the righteous way of doing, the values are also important to the human being. Then the third, the final one is a divine man, having super conscious level of thoughts. Is at the Nirodha level. The mastery over the concentration, mastery over the thoughts. Here he has liberations. Total freedom is main objective, which he will achieve through pleasures and material gains and the righteous way. So this achieving this super conscious level of thoughts, it can be developed by constantly in the conscious level of thoughts. You are continuously aware of your thoughts. It will lead you to the super conscious level of thoughts. Okay. Great knowledge is revealed. Once you reach this level, you gain great knowledge. You will have right people coming to your life. You will start looking at right things. All our rishis did that. Many things revealed to them. All our scriptures and Upanishads happened this way only. Okay. So generally this posting is for people, for everybody who wants to be happy, successful, and express their strength, explore their strength, exploit the strength for the common good of all. But specifically, I would recommend this for all students, irrespective of their age. Parents, they find it very difficult to convince their people to concentrate on the subject, right? Because today the distractions are so many wide. Internet, TV, mobile phones, smartphones, lot of games, and substance abuse. I don't know how to tell that. Okay? Then teachers to get the best out of the students. Then coaches, life coaches, business leaders, politicians, sports person, art and music, the people who are interested in art, meditators who are meditating regularly, then whoever having attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, these are the people, this session will be very, very useful. So we have covered two parts of our presentation. One, introduction. The second one is for whom it is useful. In this next posting, we will cover the definition. Thank you.